Hello guys, welcome once again. Today I will show you how to insert your data and especially the data from your Jdatechooser into your database. For example, I choose a date and I want to save it in my database. So how can I do that? I will show you today. So I've already made these text field and the labels for inserting my data for pump ID and all uh, pressure, temperature and rotational speed. So this I already told you. So in order to save time, I already made that, and I also made a button for saving data. Now in order to save your date, your date should be in a certain format, because SqLite saves date in a certain format only. So just click your Jdatechooser text field and go to its properties, and in here date format string, you need to change this format. You need to do year, you need to do year, month and date. SQL only takes date in this format only. First of all year, then month, and then the day format. So just go to the property and in the date format string, change this format of date. So now your date will come in that format. First the year, then the month, and then the day. After doing that, now we want to insert our data. So right click your save button, action performed, and in here I've already made the try and catch block. It's easy, so you can make it. And so then in try and catch block, you must write string, as always, string SQL, string. Well, this is in the query we are going to write as a variable SQL. So in here write insert into whatever your database name is. My database table name is user info, so I will copy it and paste it here, insert into table, and then a bracket in which you write all the column names, which are in my case pump ID, date, pressure, temperature and volume flow and rotational speed. So I will write these all column names. Comma, date, comma, comma. I want to tell you something, that SqLite or SQL is whenever you write a query, you can write a word in capital letters or small letters, the SQL is not case sensitive, so it will take whatever capital letter or small letter you will write, so it will not make much difference. So in the bracket I have written all the column names, and then after values, and in the bracket give same number of question mark as column. So I have 1 2 3 4 5 6 columns, so I have to make 6 question marks. So until here I have already told you how to save this data. Now I will write my connection, which is pst is equal to con dot prepared statement, and in here only I want SQL, which is this string name here, and then write pst dot set string, and in here write our first parameter, and our first parameter is we are taking from here. First parameter is pump id, so copy the name, variable name of pump id text field and paste it here, dot get text, and in the same way we will make it 6 times, copy and paste, because we have 6 columns, and 6 1 2 3 4 5 6, and just change here the values 2 3 4 5 and 6, and here you have to write pst dot execute, so don't forget that, otherwise your query will not execute. And in here we will change the variable name of the column which we are taking from these fields. At last I will change the date variable name, because that's very important. Right now I will change the other variable names from here, copy third variable name here, and temperature variable name, and I'll paste it at the 4th position, and volume flow rate. So I've copied all the variable text field names except for the date, so I will copy it. I don't copy it right now, I will write here after 2 I will make a bracket here, and then I will, because I'm taking it from J text field, so I will write J, write J text field, and this is quoted by another bracket. after text field bracket, you need to copy your date variable names. I will name it as date and copy. I will name it as txt date, so it's clear for us. We are taking it from Jdatechooser, and I will paste it just after the J text field bracket, and then dot get date editor dot get UI component. You have to write this. After that, this is our initial bracket which I made earlier. After this bracket, you need to write a dot get text. So you have to write this line in order to take your date into your SqLite. So after writing this code, once again I will repeat it only for the date text field from Jdatechooser, because that's important. All else I think. So for the date you should write pst.setString 2, jtext field, and then your variable name text date in my case, dot get date editor dot get UI component, and bracket closed, these bracket, and then dot get text. And now we try to run our program, and in here we have 6 pump IDs, so I will add another 7th ID, and date I will choose, for example, this in this format, and pressure 20, temperature 34, volume flow rate this, and speed this. And when I save the program, save the new data, it's saved, you can see, and you cannot see right now the saved data, but when you run the programs once again, the table will be refreshed and you can see the new data is saved here. So in this way you can use your Jdatechooser to save your data. So I hope you have learned something new today, and thanks for now.